BDO, the country's largest bank, says it's continuing to investigate the alleged hacking of many of its customers' online accounts. Over the weekend, social media blew up with people complaining that they lost between 50 to 100,000 pesos, with many of the illegal transactions being done while they were asleep. One of the victims is AR, who is an OFW in Dubai. AR was alarmed when he received an email from BDO saying his account's password was successfully changed.
While tumatawag yung sister ko sa hotline, nag-notify sa akin, bumawas ng 50,000. Bibili sana kami ng lupa eh. Hindi nga lang matuloy-tuloy kasi nga kulang pa. Lalong hindi matutuloy.
AR added that another 50,000 pesos was transferred to a certain Ramon Joseph Matas BPI account, which they think is a fake name. Another bogus account that emerged was Mark Nagoyo, who apparently has multiple Union Bank accounts. Nagoyo means to fool someone in Filipino. Victims have created a Facebook group called Mark Nagoyo BDO Hacked, which now has more than 3,000 members. Another victim is 26-year-old part-time professor Christine Pagirigan, who says she lost 20,000 pesos.
Yung initial reaction ko talaga was, this is another scam or this is another attempt para mang-asar or whatever.
Both AR and Christine were shocked that the cyber criminals were able to get the one-time password even though they didn't share it or click on any phishing links.
That made me a little bit curious na parang hindi ako nagkulang on my side pero bakit may breach of security, and it was a hard-earned money kaya nakakapanghina siya.
O paano nila nagawang makapag-transfer ng walang verification na nanggagaling sa owner? Samantala nang tumatawag kami for blocking ng card namin, ang daming tanong, ang daming question.
BDO said it's been made aware of a sophisticated fraud technique and that it has put in additional security controls to block further attempts. It also promised to give back the stolen funds. Manila Bulletin first reported that the hackers transferred the stolen money to Union Bank accounts and bought Bitcoin with them. Bangko Sentral Governor Ben Jokno, for his part, says they're already coordinating with concerned banks to find out what happened and to ensure that victims will be reimbursed. Jokno added that the BSP is committed to uphold the safety and integrity of the country's financial system. Mobile journalist Pamela Vasquez, We Are One News.
What can the public do to secure their bank accounts against fraudsters? That big question and more with tech expert Art Samaniego. Mr. Samaniego, welcome to The Big Story.
Anong weather? It's about 2 degrees Celsius here in
Hi,
DC.
Art?
Here.
Sorry, my technical problems. Art, can you hear me?
Yes, it's okay now.
Hi, okay. Oh, good evening. First of all, Art, what do we know and what do we not yet know about what happened sa BDO?
Well, we know that this is not a phishing attack. As what the banks would want us to know. Because they're telling us, especially this organization of the banks, they're telling us that this is the fault of the account holders because they gave out their personal information like login details and passwords. Pero all the information that we have points to another way of attack, which is not phishing. So BDO said this is a sophisticated fraud technique. So they were able to bypass the OTP because regularly, when you do a banking transaction, you will be sent an OTP or one-time password so that you would allow the transaction to go. Pero dito walang nangyaring one-time transaction. So since the victims made a Facebook group, I followed these victims and selected those who are knowledgeable in computer security. So I found a cybersecurity analyst. I found one who is computer analyst, and I talked to them. And all of them told me that they did not click anything. They did not receive any information. They did not receive any text from the bank. So, wala talagang phishing na nangyari.
So, Art, what does that suggest? I mean, gaya ng sabi mo, sinabi ng BDO, this was a sophisticated modus. What does that mean? Does that mean yung system mismo, yung infrastructure mismo ng bangko ang naatake?
I believe so. So there was a system compromise on this one.
Okay, so what
So the system was compromised by these hackers, by these cyber criminals. Tapos they got full access.
Okay. Now, Art, on the other side of this, ayun nga, it's being reported that whoever did this now then converted yung nakuha niyang pera was converted into cryptocurrency. What does that mean? Does that mean na hopeless or mahirap habulin yung pera na yan?
So when cyber criminals do these things, they need to exit. They need an exit. So for example, nakuha na nila yung pera. They need an exit so that they could use the money. So the best exit that they did is convert it to Bitcoin. And once it's converted to Bitcoin, they could pass it to other wallets now. And they could use it freely. So it's a form of money laundering. What the hackers, well, the scammers did was collect 50,000, 25,000 from BDO and then transferred it to Union Bank. Particularly this guy named Mark D. Nagoyo. It's not Mark Nagoyo, it's Mark D. The middle name is D, period. Mark D. Nagoyo. So Mark D. Nagoyo collected this 50,000 and 25,000 from account holders of BDO. And then, nung umabot na siya ng 5 million, we got an information that they bought Bitcoin using that account.
Okay. Now, last question, Art. A lot of focus, of course, is on BDO because it was their system that was attacked. On the other hand, this was transferred to an account. Presumably, people are presuming this is a fake account. So are there questions for Union Bank as well?
Now, first, I would like to make it clear that Union Bank was not hacked. The system of Union Bank was not compromised.
Yes, but
happened
is there something questionable about the account of Mark D. Nagoyo as well?
Yeah, because if you will use InstaPay, the account name is irrelevant.
I see.
What you only need to have the account number to transfer money. So even there's even a name called there's even one named GDHDBD, HDHD, and the middle name is V. So obviously mga fake talaga sila.
Okay. Art Samaniego, tech expert po. Maraming salamat.